Moving on to the East and West game. Now, let me tell you, quite truthfully, this was one of the best games I've seen this year. A fine, open, attacking game of rugby league turned out to be, with both sides giving the ball any amount of air. The closeness of the scores kept the action fast and furious throughout. West took the two valuable competition points. East could have just as easily won it, but the real winners were the 10,000 spectators who attended at Orana Park. It had pace, it had flair, it had toughness, commitment from two desperate teams. An original break there, Fox's pass on to Crooks, and then Crooks, for some reason, throws the ball out of the ground. Thought he was trying to throw it to the commentators up the back of the stand there. That was nearly over the sideline. Now, little Derek Fox, let me talk a little bit about this boy. Number 7 for the Western Suburbs side, English halfback. He's quite definitely not up to the pace of some of the others that are going around in Sydney football, but he is a general. He's a Peter Sterling type of player. His passing game is excellent. His kicking game is quite good. He's a very strong little worker. And make no bones about it, he's a very good footballer. McGahn there scoring one of the tries that's making him one of the form footballers this year. Naden back on the inside to Clark. This is a try coming up. Watch the ricochet go from Schubert to Fowler. There's a hooker there. Sidestep left, sidestep right. The pass on to Naden and in for a try. And quality bit of football by Western Suburbs, but not to be outdone. The Eastern Suburbs side come away with some brilliant football up the left with Scott Bennett bringing off the best tackle of the match, Sheehan from the other wing. And I don't know how they're going to drop this lad because they've got Drummond now at the Western Suburbs club. I would suggest it's going to be a hell of a job to get Sheehan out of the side. Beautiful try coming up to Eastern Suburbs. Spina gets it back on the inside to Simpkins. He's underneath the post. And I tell you what, it was no wonder the Magpie was excited. It was a great game of rugby league. Excellent stuff. The crowd never stopped buzzing. I sat and really enjoyed every moment of it. Here's little Fox again in action, sidestepping run. You'd swear there's a try coming up to West, but McGahn, the saviour, and he's been Eastern Suburbs' best and most consistent player all the year. Little doubt about that. So a game that had everything going for it. The closeness of the score, 16-14. An ultimate result came up in favour of the Western Suburbs side. Lee Crooks, another fine game. Derek Fox, I've already mentioned. Spina, quite elusive. Our friend Kevin Hastings played his 200th game and went very, very well. McGahn, excellent in the forwards. A couple of separate incidents out of the game I'd like to show you. Now, this is a classy bit of football with this tackle coming in from Sheehan on the person of Bennett. Now, this is a nice bit of football too, and I felt sorry for this lad because he was instrumental in losing the game, not for that great forward pass that the referee, Mr. McCullum, missed. I reckon that was about 4 yards forward, and I think this one's not much better. But anyway, the play proceeded on, and that came from a kick-off, and it was Griffin who ran the ball back, and it's Spina now who goes close to taking the ball into a scoring position, up around about the quarter area. McGahn saving that certain try. This was, you know, the sort of football you expect from McGahn. He's a player I've already said has been Eastern Suburbs' most consistent player. Schubert back on the inside to Petherbridge. The ball thrown over his head to Williams. Williams goes chopping away. He's very, very fast over a few yards. Loses the ball, goes straight to Fox. Fox does the little grubber. And then McGahn, saving the day for the side, dives and gets to it just before Brett Clark can do so. There was also this particular incident. This is as a result of the New South Wales Rugby League's edict on injured players. We've had too many trainers coming on. They're getting involved in the play. They're getting too far, too much involved. And the league made an edict just a couple of weeks ago that they can only come on when the players are down injured. He was treating a player that wasn't down injured, but he was standing to be treated. He was told to get off. McCullum, good one. And you're really, you know, giving the rules the right emphasis there. OK, just a quick flash of Drummond, the new winger that they've got out there, the English winger. I can't say he scored a try. All I can tell you is he went about 35 yards and threw the ball on the ground. Boom, boom. What can I say? Strong one by this bloke. I've not seen Bill Bilger play a better game than he played in this one. I've honestly not seen him play a very good game since I've been watching Western Suburbs and he. Now, that's not to be critical. He's only a youngster. He was playing park football last year. This year, he's a good player and he's coming on very strongly and playing quite consistently.